What up, YouTube? It's your boy G.0.A.T coming at you live from the It Doesn't Matter podcast. Y'all make sure to hit that like, make sure to hit that subscribe for us one time. I got my brother with me, Marlon, aka Marley Mar in the building. What up, Marlon?
What's up, Deucey Deuce? What's up with it, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Hey, you got the drink over there? I know you got the drink.
You know, we always got that. That's a must. And it's in my favorite cup, bro. So it is what it is, man. And like I told you yesterday, man, I drink that St. Coral, man. That's that MJ, man. Putting y'all on game.
That's the MJ?
On game, man. Hey, y'all want some smooth tequila? Y'all get right. Hey, this is it right here. Salute.
Hey, salute. All right, man. Let's get into it, man, because this is a hot topic, man.
What we got today, bro? What we got today?
You sent me over this clip of Shaq. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about the difference between old school mentality and new school mentality. I'm gonna play it that way, our fans can hear it, and then we'll go over it right after.
Playing the team. Let's get on this team and create a big three. But again, if I knew that was acceptable, I just would have went and played with Mike. I'd have played with Mike. We play this game. If we knew that was acceptable, probably a lot of us would have switched up.
Would have done it.
If I knew that was acceptable, I would have just went to Chicago. If I knew that was acceptable, I would have went and played with the Spurs. If I knew that was okay, you know what I'm saying? I would have went and played with a team that was almost there, like Utah. I would have went and played in Utah. Like, if I knew that was acceptable. We always thought, like, nope,
You gotta stay.
you the man, you the guy, you got to get it done. You got to stay, you got to make trades, you got to do this, you can't. And I think he did it before it was acceptable. It's acceptable now. People just, I want to go here, I want to do this, I want to, hey, you play on the team, let's get on this team and create a big three. But again, if I knew that was acceptable, I just would have went and played with Mike. I'd have played with Mike. We play this game.
All right, so you heard Shaq. I want to get your take on that. You know what I'm saying? Let me hear your take.
Bro, this is funny to me right here, because it took a lot of balls for him to just go out there and just call LeBron out.
Right.
The big Aristotle said, look here, I'm going to own that team in Vegas, bro. That's what he's talking about right now. But nah, this is something that we don't see in today's generation, right? This that old school mentality versus that new school mentality, right? So, flashback. 2011, 2012, the big decision, et cetera, right? We was thinking like, okay, LeBron free agency, all these other players free agency. This is going to be an interesting year, Probably somebody get picked up here and there. But dang, man, it was a game changer that year because, you saw LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh, right? One, they all took pay cuts. That was not normal. 2, they went to Miami. 3, they handpicked the team out to accommodate them to make their team great, right? And I remember, you get drafted to a team, it was like, damn, dude, like, I can't believe this team believed in me enough. So I got to give this team everything that I got.
Right.
So back then, that mentality was like, all right, look, I'm going to play for this franchise as long as I could. I'm going to ball out. I'm going to give it 110%. And you know what? We're going to find the pieces as we build. Because, everything was about building back then. You can't just buy a championship. You got to build that championship. So it's so crazy because I know where this is going to. And, this was a shot at LeBron, dog. This is no secret right here. He like, look here, man, if I knew it was cool, man, I would have did the same thing too. Jordan in that Chicago uniform and me, how many? He already got 6. Why not give him, the whole 2000s? If that's what the case was, you know what I'm saying? What's your take on that, Deuce?
I mean, see, the thing is like we all, we compare the old to the new, but you know what I'm saying? To me, it's just a different mentality now, you know what I'm saying, than back then. Because I do, in some ways, do agree with Shaq. Like, you know, I'm sure if he could have played with Jordan, he would have played with Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But let's
He
not,
could have.
but let's
He
not.
could have.
We can't discount the team that he did have, because he did that Magic's team that he played for was a great team. Alongside of Penny Hardaway and the other players that
Grant.
they had. Yeah, and I mean, it was a shot. It was a shot at LeBron. That's clear. You know what I'm saying?
I was ready for you to tell the truth, dog.
Look.
You want to give us this whole long story about it could have been, should have been, would have been. We ain't over here listening to Drewski right now. You ain't signing could have been records. You better speak your truth.
Look,
it doesn't matter, bro. This our podcast.
And so like, I know it was a shot at LeBron, but this is what they doing now, especially nowadays. It's so much money involved. These players are making so much money. It's like they own brands. So, I guess after a while, they're like, I need a championship, because they need that championship on their resume to be considered one of the greatest. You know what I mean?
So I'm glad that you brought championships up, man, because I've always said to establish yourself as a GOAT, you got to win at the highest level.
Right.
So, I mean, who is your GOAT, man? Who do you consider the greatest of all time?
Man.
Did I put you on the spot?
Yeah. Look, you see the jersey I'm wearing.
Oh, okay. Hey, so it's Jersey Day. It's Jersey Day.
It's Jersey Day.
It's Jersey Day.
Look, I'm going to say I think the greatest of all time, a lot of people nowadays, they're going to go with LeBron James, especially kids nowadays. They're going to go with LeBron James because they weren't able to see Michael in real time. We were able to see Michael in real time, and I know I kid around about LeBron and all this stuff like that, but like, to keep it real, my GOAT will be Michael Jordan. And that's because, as well as you, we were able to see Michael Jordan in real time, and
right,
it was just no stopping that man. You know what I mean? And he had the killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? Give me the ball. LeBron, he's more, I'm gonna make the right play to win the game. Jordan is like, put the ball in my hands. I'm gonna win this game. And he got 6 championships. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's crazy. 6-0. Make sure you throw that out there. 6-0.
He's 6-0. And so, like, I'm gonna go with Jordan, and that's the eye test too, because people like to go by
pass the eye test.
Yeah, the people gonna go by stats, because that's what it is. Everybody is so stats, but I like going with the eye test, and what I seen from Jordan and what he was able to accomplish. Retiring, coming back with the 4-5, and then going back to the 2-3. You know what I mean? And just picked up right where he left off. Of course, it's gonna be a couple games that you gonna be rusty, but they can't hold what that man did for the state of basketball, And let me just say this. The original Space Jam movie was better than LeBron's Space Jam movie.
You going all the way deep to the movies, huh? Yeah. It's the movie era, too.
Hey, look, I just watched Space Jam.
Like, hey, I gotta say Space Jam 1 versus Space Jam 2, and then you talk about 6-0, you talking about this. Hey, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you my take on this, right?
Okay.
It's something about stats that everybody like to throw when LeBron James' names is mentioned. Like, okay, statistically, y'all can give him the most points. Y'all can give him top 5 assists, top, 21 years in the NBA. But I'm gonna actually throw some things out there too, because if you want to look at stats, let's look at stats. Let's look at stats. There's a stat called wins and losses. Now, why everybody who bring up stats don't bring up wins and losses? So I look at it like this: Jordan 6-0, right? Never lost. You got LeBron 4-6. And I'm gonna throw my guy out there. My guy is Mr. Bean, the one and
Hey,
only.
yeah,
I hate the fact that they got so much hate for this dude right now. Like, it's crazy because you see these dudes on these major platforms, Stephen A. and Gilbert Arenas, Hibachi. This dude was Hibachi. He
yeah,
never made it to the playoffs.
yeah,
He never. He what, 1 or 2 seasons you made it to the playoffs? Like, come
yeah,
on, get the hell out of here, bro. Like, all of these dudes now talking about uh LeBron's a GOAT because of these stats. Well, let's talk about real stats, wins and losses, right? Last time I checked, LeBron lost to Steph Curry.
yeah.
Steph Curry got more rings over LeBron. 4 of his championships, right? 3 of them came against LeBron. I'm going to throw a name out there that nobody even talks about. Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard single-handedly beat the big three in Miami, right? So we can talk, who's the GOAT and this and that, but you got to talk about wins and losses. Now,
Right.
my take too is Jordan was homegrown. He never left. He retired. He never left Chicago. So like, I had so much respect for somebody who stuck it through, whether it was good, bad, whatever. He stuck it through the whole, you know, the whole time. Like he never quit. So I'm gonna give you my order and I'm gonna just go from there, right?
Okay.
My top 5 right now, in my opinion, I got Kobe 1A. I love Kobe, bro. Nobody can take him from me. I watched that dude become a man, went through adversity. Um, dude, Kobe never had the luxury of creating teams like LeBron. And anybody who knows Lakers basketball, Paul Gasol was the best thing we got, and he's not even a top 50 player of all time. Like, let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
And the Shaq era, if you look at the stats, everybody say Shaq carried the Lakers. It was 50-50. You can see Kobe led in the playoffs. Shaq won the MVP those years. Kobe should have won at least 1 or 2, in my opinion,
Right.
but it is what it is. So I got Kobe 1A, Jordan 1B.
Okay.
That's it. Like, it's those 2 right there are my top. And then coming right behind those 2 is my man Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The
Okay.
dude
Okay.
is a champion on every platform, every level. You look at this dude, high school, college, and NBA.
Yeah.
Dude came in the league taking down the great like Bill Russell. He took the throne away from a lot of dudes, man.
Right.
Kareem is like, if you really want to go off of stats alone, Kareem is the real GOAT,
Yeah.
right? So I gotta have Kareem as number 3. So I didn't even get to watch him. I just watched his highlights,
Yeah.
right? I saw his accolades and things like that, and I'm like, damn, man, this dude was the real deal.
Yeah.
And then after Kareem, it's up for debate. You can throw in Magic, you can throw in LeBron, you can throw in even Tim Duncan,
Yeah.
right? Tim Duncan is up there. You got other cats, I said Magic, but you got Bird, you got you got the great Bill Russell, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, all them
Nobody really
championships
nobody
too.
really talk about
So
Bill Russell. Nobody really talk about Bill Russell neither.
yeah, so my take on that, man, is that we still got a lot of people who isn't even considered top 5, but they got more championships and more everything right now
Yeah.
because they actually, put in the work. They won and they got the stats that was needed.
Yeah.
So essentially, I'm gonna say this, man: the GOAT gotta be a question of not just stats, but we got to say, like, what did you do outside of, putting up your personal numbers? Like, what did you do? What was the highest level of achievement you made outside of just stats that only benefit you? Because, I mean, in this era of basketball, man, I'm watching games. It's so boring. The
Yeah.
NBA All-Star game, people watch that. I'm like, 200 points? Where's the defense?
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like I talked about that. Like it was no defense. Like I think to me, like it was. I won't say it was disrespectful, but it was it was a disservice to the fans because, you know, at least what I said was at least play. You don't have to play 100% because I know injuries come into the play, but you could at least play 70%, and then even on the fourth quarter, turn it up on the fourth quarter and kind of give it a game. You know, it's too many. I feel like it's too many friends out there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody friendly.
They train in the off season together. They go on
Yeah.
vacations, banana boat vacations. What the hell is the banana boat?
I don't know what that is.
I don't want to go nowhere with no dudes on the banana boat, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now. We cool.
That's crazy. I ain't going on no banana boat neither, man.
But like Shaq said, man, it's the mentality, right? It's that
Yeah.
old school mentality. It's that new school mentality. But you know, I like these young cats, man.
Yeah.
And like, who do you think right now is a monster? Who do you think right now is the best young cat in the game?
Right now, I say probably Giannis. I like Giannis.
Giannis,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
I
with
like him too
Giannis.
a
You know
lot.
what I'm saying?
He's actually getting older now. He's not young no more.
So you talk about if I'm going real young, I gotta say maybe Ja been, you know, Ja made an impact in the game. You know what I mean? His
Just get
just
those guns out of his hands,
yeah.
man. He don't need no more guns.
Yeah, exactly. Like if he can just focus on basketball and take that hood aspect out and just leave it there, like Ja has potential to be one of the faces of the league. He just gotta, you know, let that other stuff go. And man, let's rock. You know what I mean? Who you think?
So I'm gonna say this because I think Ja is great, but when it comes to like being the face of the league, you got to show me that you can do everything, right? I
Yeah,
think Ja, he can score good. He can like bring life to arena, but the face of the league and who I think is the best player that's young and I'm just talking about current players in this like 26 and under bracket, right?
right,
I got I got Anthony Edwards, dog. He a dog. He a real
right.
dog,
Yeah,
man. I like it's well, I'm gonna say this. I'm torn between him and Shy. Cause
yeah,
Shy to me is the best two guard in the game right now. And that
right.
dude, if you give him the rock, I see him take PG to the rack. I see him he dogs everybody. And OKC is trash, bro. That team is constructed as a trash team, and he's the only dude on that team that can really just take them to the championship and just hold it all on his back. So
Yeah.
like Shy to me and Anthony Edwards, it's a toss up because he gonna play hard, he gonna give it to you, he gonna pause. Let me clear that. But Ed is that guy too. So I got Ed edging over Shy because of his attitude, the
Yeah.
way that he played. But yeah, man, I like these young cats, man. And you know, and I forgot to mention, I think who the most skilled player is JT, Jason Tatum.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
that dude is a beast.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think the downfall of what is his name? Ball brother. Not LaMelo, Lonzo.
Lonzo,
What was the downfall of Lonzo? Because, you know, it was such a high expectation for him coming into the league. And now you really don't really hear about him. Like, is it just the injuries or what is it?
I mean, what else? That's all you can really say is injuries. You
Yeah.
know, I actually thought Lonzo was a good Laker. I didn't want him to leave us. I
Yeah.
thought he could have elevated the team because he like actually helped the team get better. And that, you know, you bringing up a very touchy subject right now because I'm very pissed off at my Lakers. Right, we gave up our whole young core to get one player for a bubble championship. Let's be real.
Right. Yeah,
Like
that's
that
real.
championship to me don't feel right. Like it's like, yeah, we got a championship, but did we even play a whole season?
Yeah,
Like, like was everybody really playing? Like, I don't know, man. I don't
yeah,
feel good about that championship. So as a diehard Laker fan, it was kind of heartbreaking to see, our young cats like Brandon Ingram. Man, I swear, I think so highly of
yeah.
that dude. I thought he was gonna be the next, Kobe or whatever, because he was a killer, right?
Right,
But Lonzo, he was just starting to get into his groove. And then all of a sudden, he started getting injured. But when he came to New Orleans with the Pelicans, and I'm like, damn, y'all didn't give him enough time to develop. Like, as soon as he got out of the light, this dude excelled in basketball. Like, his numbers, he damn near averaged a triple double, it looked like,
right. Yeah, man, it's
you
crazy.
know?
What how you feel about his brother LaMelo over there at Charlotte?
I mean, he's just better. Like
Yeah.
it's no secret.
Hmm.
Lamelo's the best. I mean, even his dad do that. So like, look,
Shout out LeVar
Lamelo,
Ball. LeVar, yeah, LeVar
he
called that.
Hey man, LeVar is a real one, dude. He one of them old school LA cats, man. He gonna
Yeah.
talk his talk, man. But you know what? At least he backed it up. All three of his kids did something, so I
Right.
respect that, man. You
Right.
know.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, LaMelo, he definitely doing his thing. I know his dream still is to get his brother over there. You know what I'm saying? At some point, he's still with Chicago, right?
What?
Uh,
Lamelo?
no, Lonzo.
Oh, Lonzo,
Yeah,
yeah,
Lonzo.
Lonzo, yeah. I think he may come back this year, but as far as I remember, he had like a third surgery or something like that, which set him out for the year again. So, like, I hope it's not a Brandon Roy situation. If you remember
Yeah,
back then, B. Roy for the Trailblazers, that dude was a killer, man.
yeah.
And during that time, man, I remember Kobe was, he was like, damn, who's this young dude from Portland going hard like this, dropping 50 and 40 and all kind of stuff. And then his knees gave out on him. So, that's a crazy time back then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh, but you know what? Speaking of back then, let's go back to that time, right?
Uh
Let's
huh.
talk about like that 03, 04 season, right? We seen LeBron, we seen Carmelo, we seen Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Uh, I know this topic is old, but in that time, who do you think was the rookie of the year? I know LeBron won it, but who do you think was the rookie of the year that year? Because I can tell you right now, LeBron should have never won it.
I mean, I would probably go with
Just say Melo.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'll probably go with Melo. Melo, um, once Melo left because he played at Syracuse, right?
Yeah,
Once he got into the league, like it was just the transition from college basketball over to the league. It was just seamless. You know what I'm saying? He was doing what he was doing in college and in the NBA. I think, in my opinion, he deserved the rookie of the year. But LeBron, I just feel like LeBron's name was so
the hype.
it
The
was the
hype was
hype.
there.
He was already the chosen one. He already had a target on his back, and so I'm sure a lot of those had to play in him winning the rookie of the year. But yeah, I would have gave it to Melo. What about you?
Same here, man. And that's where I think the media they kind of control sports. That's why Vegas always know who to bet on and how to
Right.
steal money from these people. Cause look, man, the media and all of that, like they push LeBron name to the utmost. The king is
Yeah.
here, the chosen one, all of that kind of stuff. And I looked at that season and I also looked at the years following, right?
Uh huh.
If Melo would have went to Detroit, there's no way Melo would be in his NBA career not an NBA champion
Right.
because all Detroit needed was Melo, who can
Yeah.
score. They had a squad back then. They had Rip, they had Chauncey, Tayshawn. They had a lot of killers back then. So, it was a crazy era back then. and it was more, you know, two-way, right? You got to
Yeah.
play offense and you got to play defense. So Melo at that time, unfortunately, he had to go against the GOAT. He had to go against Kobe,
Yeah.
and those matchups was like they were iconic, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, remember, it was AI during that time too. As a
Oh,
baller, Melo
yeah.
took the spotlight from AI.
Yeah. Nah, he did. He did for sure, for sure. And AI was one of my favorite players. Like AI had such an impact, a culture impact. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
not just basketball, but just the culture. He was the first one. I'm sure there was a couple players before that, but that was rocking braids and the tattoos. But I think, to my recollection, I think it was AI. Once we seen that, and I think everybody wanted to be AI. Everybody wanted to dribble like AI. Everybody wanted to look like AI. That's why I had my braids and everything. You know what I'm saying? I
You
had
had
to,
them ducktails in the back
yeah,
of your neck.
yeah. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's up here and shit.
Hey man, we all went through. I went through that same phase too, man. Everybody wanted to be AI, bro. Had the
Yeah.
fake tattoos, you drew them on you, and all that kind of stuff, man. Hey man, AI is a real one though, man. The
Yeah.
truth, bro. Hey, he was the real deal, man. But look, man, speaking of, this era of athletes now, right?
Yeah.
And 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 you go back to that era of basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shaq made that comment. Why do you think? And I'm just curious because
Yeah.
I have this issue with, I guess, the mindset of younger athletes. Why do you think that players think that it's easier to go team up with someone? Like, is it just because they're supposedly the best, or like, is it because they think that this person is going to help them win a championship? Like, what happened to developing and all that kind of stuff?
Honestly, I just think that everybody, to me, like, everybody's just friends now. You know what I mean? There's really no, you have your certain little, you know, uh, I wouldn't even call it beefs, but your little issues with a couple players. But a lot of the players, especially like the rich players who's making max dollars, they all like in some way friends. Like, even if you go back to 2016, LeBron versus the Warriors, that amazing. Okay, let me just say that was an amazing comeback.
2016, you mean?
Yeah, 2016, when
Okay.
LeBron he came back 3-1 and to take down the Warriors. Everybody thought that Draymond Green, that it was beef between them, because he called him a bitch or whatever he called. I can't remember what he called him. You know what I'm saying? But then I believe, like, some years later, or it was the following year, he ended up signing with LeBron's team or something like that. Um, and so I just think that everybody's just friendly. And LeBron, he's one of those likable guys that you can like.
Oh yeah.
Now the fans don't like him. You know what I'm saying? But the players,
No,
they
I
like
think
him.
the fans love LeBron.
There's
I
some.
mean, besides LA fans,
Well,
everybody else love LeBron, bro.
I don't know, because I hear a lot of LeBron hate, and I don't hate LeBron. I just I just have to rock with Jordan, because as a young kid, you seen Jordan, like we seen Jordan in real time. Um,
Mhm.
but I think so. I think it's a middle ground. So, not even a middle ground. I think that people either love LeBron or people just hate on him. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them. He's one of them players that you just hate on, because I hear it all the time. They call him LeBum.
Yeah, yeah.
They said he's scared to drive when the game is on the line, because he gonna have to go to that free throw line, and he not too good at the free throw line. But man,
Deuce, guess what?
yeah,
It's story time.
it's story time. Uh-oh. All right, let's go. It's story time.
I have a confession right here.
Okay, let's
This
go.
is that Usher confessions, right? So, I ain't gonna lie. It rubbed me so wrong in 2011, 2012. I hated LeBron. I called him the bum. I hated everything about him. Man, I hated that dude, right?
Uh-huh.
So, man, I was like, you know what? This dude, he's a sellout. He's this, he's that. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna hate on this dude, right? So we had some younger cats at Nevada at the time, some newer dudes, and like some even older, right?
Yeah.
One of the dudes that I used to talk hella shit to, right? Hella shit to. His name was Fig, and I mean his name is Fig. I shouldn't say his name
Yeah.
was. His name is Fig, right? And so Fig is my boy, man. We had some funny battles and all that kind of mess, and then it was Mondre. These were some other cats from LA that
Right.
came up to Nevada, and I'm like, yes, we finally got some people from the city back with us, right? So we was talking hella shit, man. They was the biggest LeBron fans at that time,
Yeah.
bro. So we used to bet. Everybody used to gamble back then. We used to make our little wagers and stuff, locker room wagers and stuff like that. And I hated LeBron so much, but I would take the dumbest bets, bro. I'd be like, all right, you know what? I bet OKC gonna beat the Heat,
Uh-huh.
right, bro? He hit me for like every game $100,
Oh my
like every
God.
game.
Damn.
Like he was just taxing me, bro. I was like, damn it, this dude didn't. He didn't, bro. I'm getting suckered into this mess, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was making bets with me back then. I was losing, bro. So I started hating on LeBron because of that. And I was like, all right, man, F it. I'm just gonna start taking my money to the casino. If I'm betting against these dudes and I'm losing money, maybe I should bet with LeBron.
Yeah.
Dog, every time I bet it with LeBron, this dude would lose. I'm talking about the Heat would lose to teams like, the Bucks was trash back
Oh
then.
yeah.
So they'll lose to teams to, the East. And I'm like, hell no, nah, this dude did not just lose, bro.
Yeah.
I was in a lose-lose situation, bro. So I had a hate relationship for Bron, man. But you know what, man? I moved past whatever LeBron put over me, boy. I learned the valuable lesson because he took money from me, bro, and I'll never forget that, man. Hey, shout out to Fig, man. You a
Yeah.
funny cat, man. I gotta get you on the podcast too. But
Hey.
yeah, man. Hey, my hate for LeBron was, it was personal because he took money out of my pockets, but
Yeah.
I'm not hating on him now. But I still think to this day he not the GOAT.
Yeah.
So hey, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. People either hate LeBron or they love LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard
There's no in
nobody.
between.
Yeah,
Huh?
I ain't heard nobody ever say, well, I kind of like him or whatever. It's like, man, I hate LeBron or I love LeBron. You know what I mean?
But all right, so I'll tell you this though, LeBron. This is when I actually have major respect for Bron, man. You remember that championship with him and Kyrie? They averaged like 40 points. I
Yeah.
was like, damn, this nigga's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog. Like LeBron showed me something I've been waiting to see his whole career. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I was like,
Wasn't that
why couldn't you be
wasn't
the
that the
LeBron this
2016, right?
early in your career?
That was 2016.
Yeah, bro. That was like LeBron's come out, man. It took him
Yeah.
like 10 plus years. And like I understand he had to go to Miami and get trained up by D Wade,
Yeah.
teach him how to be a killer. It ain't in everybody, right? Like, when you see Jordan, you hear all of these stories about Jordan, they be like, dang, they called him the Black Jesus,
Yeah.
like the Black Cat, like he was that scary. Or you hear the stories about Kobe, like, shoot, man, I couldn't even believe I was standing next to Kobe. I seen
Yeah.
something, Iman Shumpert, he was talking about his little game against Kobe. He said he was playing good against him for 3 quarters. And then the 4th quarter came, Kobe said, you play good, bro. Hey, bro.
Hey. Kobe was a dog.
Hey, bro. Hey, back in the day, I used to talk to cats like that playing video games.
Oh, man.
You 21 somebody back in the day, you used to play the game. You be like, look here, man, 21, you play good, bro. Don't let
Yeah.
nobody tell you different.
Yeah. Man, I missed them days, man. I missed them days. These were some fun
Yeah,
days.
man. Hey, I can't lie though. I suck in the games now,
Me
man. I quit
too.
playing Madden like
Me
10
too.
years ago.
Me too. Man, I try to play
Hey, well,
Madden,
nah,
man.
I don't suck in games like that. Like, all right, let me just be real with you, bro.
Yeah.
At like one point, I was a real gamer. So like my Call of Duty game
Oh
and my
yeah.
Madden game. Oh, you know what game I was the best in, and I can't wait till it come back out was NCAA, bro.
Oh yeah.
I used to run it up, bro. I used to take dudes' money, man,
Yeah.
and man, I actually got into a fight over that game
Oh
one
my
time.
God. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead. What happened, man? Go ahead. Tell us what happened.
So we got a second story time in one episode, two story times in one
Let's
episode.
go, man.
Oh man. Hey, so we was back in it was a spot called the Highlands, bro. And I used to my boy Zig, my boy KB, and my boy Thad. We used to run this, little apartment, man. We was cool, man. But NC Dub back on we had the PS2 back then.
Oh yeah.
NC Dub or PS3, I'm sorry, PS3. And we used to play NC Dub, take people money and this and that, man. So this was the Notre Dame game, and we was playing Nevada versus Notre Dame. I mean, it
Yeah.
was Nevada versus Notre Dame that week, and this was my homie Omah Wood, man. He was talking hella shit, bro, hella shit. Like I'm like, dog, I would dog you, bro. You don't want to see me, bro. So like. This nigga, bro, we gonna end it after this, bro. We
Okay.
gonna end it after this one. So this nigga challenged me in NCAA, and I'm like on a crazy win streak. I probably
Yeah.
haven't lost a game in like weeks, right? So I told him every play I was gonna do, and I told him how I was gonna score on him. So I was like winning by like 50 points or something. It was crazy, but I know I 21'd him in like the first quarter. I used to run. I told him I'm gonna pick Notre Dame,
Yeah.
right? Notre Dame had Golden Tate and Michael Floyd, but I never used Golden Tate. He wasn't tall enough for me.
Uh-huh.
But Michael Floyd and Jimmy Clausen, I said, I'm going to run a fade route every play and I'm going to score on you.
Yeah. and that's what happened?
Safety way back there. That's like throw the street button up. I stopped 5 yards before the ball is like where the ball's supposed to be at.
Yeah.
Catch it, Mossy, score, right? So he got so mad, bro. He got hella mad at me, bro. Man, this nigga took my controller and threw it on the damn the dresser because the TV was on the dresser. I was like,
Yeah.
but bro, you better pick up my damn controller, bro. Don't you ever do that, right? He got all in my face and he talking about Notre Dame and da-da-da-da. It was just some craziness, bro. We ended up getting into a fight, bro, over a stupid video game.
Hey man, it happens, man.
It happens, bro. It's so embarrassing to say that, bro. We fought over a video game, and I was like, man, the sad thing about that, though, bro, is he took 2 L's. One on the game and one in real life.
Damn, how you take 2?
He took 2 L's. I'm talking about 2 bad L's. But I ain't trying to disrespect nobody on the podcast, man. I'm just saying, like, that was just a funny moment, man. Because back then we used to play NCAA too serious, bro. You know, being young athletes, boy, it was just in us, man. We was talking hella smack and shit got serious and over a video game. So, I'm done with story time today, bro. What else we done? Are we done for today?
Nah, man. We got one more.
Okay.
I want to get your take on this. I sent you the video.
Oh my God. Not the
I sent you the video.
Man.
I want to know,
bro,
what is your take? So the artist Omah, I think his name is Omah. He dances with a woman on stage, then takes her back, and they had like a little silhouette going and they dancing. And this is somebody's girl. And I'm like, damn. So I want to get your take on that. Like, was that disrespectful to that man?
Is this man stupid? You never supposed to be that close to the stage, bro. Hey, man, me and my girl, man, we didn't see Chris Brown twice. We saw him twice, bro. Never did I pay for those tickets.
Yeah.
I knew the repercussion of her being that close was not worth it, bro.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. You know, if your girl is accessible, she can be taken, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, dang, when they put the curtains over her, she was trying to get real freaky.
For real, for real.
She was really like, it wasn't even him, it was her.
Yeah.
So if anything, you gotta let her go, man. She belongs to the streets.
Yeah, nah, for real, for real.
She wasn't the victim. She was the one who was portraying him. So like for the pursuit was there. It was like, damn, bro. And I know people be like posting the Usher videos and stuff like that, man. Fellas, look, I'm gonna give y'all advice, man. Don't buy the first row seats. Like, don't even go in that first like bottom row section, bro. You can get a good sight. You can get a good view from the second row. That's what I do. The second row pass, like not that second row in the front. I'm talking about the second section, like you 30 seats behind.
Right. Yeah. Cause that's what,
If she goes on that stage, she gotta run. She gotta work out. You know, you ain't gonna just get an easy dance on me.
Yeah, nah, that's what Mr. Steal Your Girl, man. Hey, the stuff he that went on with Kiki Palmer and her dude, man, I'm like, damn, hey, don't be taking your ass to that concert. Cause Usher, ooh, he gonna lock in on you. He don't care.
And it's over. USAGRRAYO.
Man, but I'm like, damn, like, and then I read that she had told him, he had asked her, I think before he took before the silhouette or whatever, that, hey, do you have a dude or whatever? And she said no.
Oh, well, there it is.
So
there it is.
She for the streets. So she gonna act
for
like
the streets,
that,
bro.
A real solid woman ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if she gets pulled up on stage. A solid woman is gonna be like, hey, they'll do the little dance like this and be like, hey, I'm with my dude. You know what I'm saying? But somebody for the streets, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing the video
and
right now,
man. Let's just say this, man. Right? If you gonna go to a concert and you gonna bring your woman to a concert like that, just know there is a chance, bro. You gotta be realistic. Like, you gotta do the math, bro. Like, all right, if I'm closer up to the stage, it's probably more like 60% that she might leave me tonight. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's real numbers behind this. The further back, I got like a 5% chance, 10% chance. You in the middle, you got that 50% chance. Just know, like, that's what these entertainers are going to do, man. That's what they doing, and that's how these girls are getting got, man.
Right.
And so, and you know what, man? It is women out there that are respectable. So let me shout out those women, because, those women that don't get that love, who treat their man right, they not going on stage doing that crazy stuff and things like that. They got respect for their man. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all some real champs.
Right, man. Hey, man, it was fun, man. Hey, give them your social real quick.
Man, it's Marlon.Johnson.8. Once again, man, I'm easy to find. It doesn't matter podcast. We speak what we want to speak about. Right. Topics trending, anything that y'all think is relevant, we'll talk about it. And we want to hear feedback from y'all. So, go ahead and leave us some comments.
Right. And then, my social media is all the same. It's at Deuce Beach, all the platforms is at Deuce Beach, you know what I mean? And yeah, like Marlon said, y'all leave comments. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about too. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't matter what you think. We doing our thing. You feel me? So this our shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so, any last words for our fans? You know what I mean?
I think we killed it, bro. I think it's don't bring your girl to a concert no more.
Yeah. Don't bring your girl around me. Troop left real.
Act like nigga for real.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? I'm your boy Deuce Beats. This is your boy Marley Marr, you know what I'm saying? And we up out of here. Deuces.